Hello everyone and welcome back to the Perfect French with Dylane. Today we are on lesson 39 of the pronunciation course. We are going to see everything about H. But the book is on page 72 and the listening are 75 and 76. So this lesson is actually quite particular for the pronunciation. It is going to be a different lesson because H doesn't have any pronunciation. Itself, I would say itself. Because depending what kind of H it is, it's going to change the pronunciation of the sentence or at least the group of words where the word with H is. Let me explain. So we have two different H. We have the H muet that act as a vowel. And then we have the H aspiré that act as a consonant. So here it's all about links and contractions. Liaisons and Élisions. It's all about that. If we look at the word itself, it really doesn't change anything because we don't pronounce it, never. So it's all about the group of words, that's it. So let's start with the H muet, the one that acts as a vowel. We are going to see three words twice. The first time we are going to see it with le ou la, and then the second time we are going to see it with un or une. You will see why. If we look at le and la, so like I said, a H muet act as a vowel. So le and la is technically never followed by a word with a vowel. It's going to turn into a L apostrophe. Because we cannot have a word that ends with a vowel and start with a vowel, at least for the article and noun. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back to the beginning of the course, we have a lesson on this. So if we see the first word, habit, habit, habit. So the H is not pronounced. Habit. I don't say habit. Don't say that. Habit, habit. Habit is a masculine noun, and I can't say le habit. Can't say that. Because the H acts as a vowel. So, it's going to be l'habit, l'habit, l'habit. Okay? Haleine, 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 haleine. Haleine is a feminine noun, so it's supposed to be la haleine. And we're going to shorten it with la laine, la laine. Okay? And the last one, hirondelle, hirondelle, hirondelle. It's also a feminine noun, so it's going to be la hirondelle. That becomes l'hirondelle, l'hirondelle. Now, if we change the articles for un and une, so we have one masculine, it's habit, and then the two next one are feminine. So if we look at the first one especially, un habit, habit, un habit, habit. Okay? Here we do the link. This is very important. Un habit. So this is because this H, the H muet, act as a vowel. And then we have une haleine, une haleine, une haleine, and une hirondelle, une hirondelle. Now if we do the same thing for H aspiré that act as a consonant. So because it's a consonant, we are never going to have either link or contraction. So we're never going to have liaison and élision, never. So here we are going to see two nouns and one adjective. So the first one, le hibou. Le hibou. Le hibou. So I can't say l'hibou. L'hibou, that doesn't work. We say le hibou. Le hibou. For the adjective, we have o. 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 So if I put it in a group of words, we have ce au building. Ce au building. This high building, this tall building. So, because the H acts as a consonant, we are not going to have C-E-T, cet au building, cet au building, okay? It stays C-E, because it's a consonant. If you have trouble with ce, c'est, cet, etc., I will link a video down in the description box. And the last one, we have le haricot. Le haricot. Le haricot. So once again, we don't say l'haricot. L'haricot. We say le haricot. Now if we change the article, we have un hibou. Un hibou. We can't say un hibou. We can't say that. We say un hibou. Two separate words. Un hibou. Then we have O again. Well, there's no article in this one. And then finally we have un haricot. Un haricot. Un haricot. So for this one, while it's very easy to understand the pronunciation because there is none, it can make it harder on the pronunciation of the group of words. The last thing we are going to see for this one is that sometimes the H is in the middle of the word. And it's usually when it's between a few vowels. So you know that in French when we have a few vowels together, they usually make a very specific sound. So here we use the H to just separate the pronunciation of them. So we don't pronounce the H once again, we're just using it to separate the sound. Let's see it. The first one, dehors. 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 I don't say dehors. I said dehors. Dehors. Un véhicule. Un véhicule. Un véhicule. Véhicule. And the last one, un souhait. Un souhait. Souhait. Un souhait. Remember that AIT at the end of a word make the sound E? So it's un souhait. Souhait. If you want to learn more words with the H aspiré or H muet, there are two lists, the listening practice and also the list of vocabulary that are very useful. So don't forget to get the ebook and the listening practice. Tomorrow we are going to see everything about K and Q. So I will see you tomorrow. À demain.